Reiner got humiliated, crushed, and thrown into prison by Hinata. But what if I told you that same man came back stronger than ever and nearly destroyed the strongest saint in the West? And trust me, what happened to Hinata in this fight was absolutely brutal. Reiner still couldn't forget the humiliation from their previous battle. Hinata completely overwhelmed him and ended the fight with a single strike. For Reiner, that defeat became an obsession. After losing, he spent his days rotting in prison, powerless, broken, consumed by hatred. But in Volume 19, everything changed. One day, mysterious allies rescued Reiner and didn't just free him, they gave him a massive power boost. And with this new strength, Reiner only wanted one thing: the destruction of Ingracia and revenge against Hinata. Reiner's hatred had reached insanity. "I'll make you weep, Hinata. Even if you beg for your life, I won't forgive you. I'll make you suffer and then torture you to death." And then, fate brought them together once again. Same location, same enemies. But this time, the outcome would be completely different. Reiner looked at Hinata and laughed. "Kukuku, back then I was careless, but now I'll prove my strength by defeating you here." Hinata calmly drew her blade, the legendary sword, Phantom Pain, a weapon gifted to her by the great Rimuru himself. The battle instantly began. But the moment Hinata clashed with Reiner, she realized something terrifying. His sword had evolved into a mythical-grade weapon. And that wasn't the only problem. Suddenly, Reiner activated a mythical-grade armor that radiated blinding light across the battlefield. His aura exploded. His power skyrocketed. And then, his weapon transformed into 4 deadly spears. Before Hinata could react, pierce. The spears tore straight through her limbs. Hinata collapsed to the ground. Defeated. For the first time, Reiner had won. Reiner started laughing like a madman. He mocked Hinata for being weak, enjoying every second of her suffering. Then, with a disgusting smirk on his face, he said, "However, you should show some gratitude." His subordinates immediately joined in, laughing alongside him. "Ha ha ha, so this is the strongest saint of the West? The undefeated witch doesn't look so unbeatable anymore." And then things became even darker. Reiner and his men began making vile comments about Hinata's injured body. Her Holy Spirit armor had been completely torn apart. The burns across her skin were exposed. The tendons in her limbs had been severed, leaving her unable to move. She was covered in sweat, injured beyond belief. Yet despite all of that, Hinata's eyes never lost their sharpness. Even while crawling on the ground, she refused to give up. Reiner stared at her with bloodshot eyes filled with madness. "Go on, cry, and beg for forgiveness. Or should I just kill you right now?" At this point, Reiner had completely lost his sanity. The sight of Hinata broken before him filled him with twisted pleasure. The woman who once stood far above him, the undefeated saint, the flower beyond his reach, was finally beneath him.